Hey, do we have a housing shortage in the US, or is that just a false, evil narrative that is perpetuated by companies like Zillow and Redfin? And in fact, we have an oversupply of homes, and that's really because of evil investors and baby boomers. What's really the answer? Well, today I'm out in the field here on a cold day in Ohio. I'm going to show you two vacant properties that will hopefully shed some light on what's really happening with vacant homes, at least here in Central Ohio. You don't want to miss this on The Housing Nerd. Let's get cold, let's get nerdy. Hey, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for joining me. My name is Jason Ferrier. I'm a realtor, I'm an investor just outside of Columbus, Ohio. And if you can, like this video, subscribe, share it, comment below. Let's get going. Now, the first property we're going to check out is actually in Delaware, Ohio, which is just north of Columbus, Ohio. And this property is an auction property. Now, I can't show you the inside of the property on this video because I don't have the owner's permission to film in there, but I can show you the outside, and then I can show you some pictures from Zillow on what it looks like on the inside. But what I'm doing is I'm meeting a client there, a buyer client who is an investor, and they're looking at the property to determine, you know, if it's something they want to go after or not on the auction. And really, today is about assessing how much it's going to cost to fix this thing up. So one of the things you hear is that there's a lot of great houses out there, and these empty homes are, you know, ready to move into, and there's a lot of them. And if only people would give them up, you know, we would all be able to afford a home. Unfortunately, what you're going to see today is that in reality, there are homes available perhaps that are vacant, but they need a lot of money and a lot of work to fix them up. And that's available for anybody to purchase, not just an investor. So that's what we're going to look at today. First stop in Delaware. Got to check this place out. Hey, so the house behind me on Zillow, on the public website, what the pictures look like of the inside. I can tell you it needs everything. And when I say everything, it needs a heating system, it needs a roof, it needs foundation work, it's going to need some plumbing, electrical, obviously a new kitchen, bathroom, flooring, paint, a lot of things. It needs almost completely redone. So the notion that there's a bunch of vacant houses out there that are great and move-in ready and investors and evil boomers are hoarding them, this is a great example where that's a vacant house available, but you need 100 grand plus to buy it from the auction, and then you need another 100 to 150 grand in cash to do the rehab. So it's not a matter of like, oh, there's a bunch of great houses that people are hoarding that you could just move into. Houses like this are vacant, but they need a ton of work and a ton of money. If you have that type of energy and that type of money, these opportunities do exist for anybody to buy, just not an investor or a boomer. All right, so now we're at our second stop. This is another vacant house that now this one is actually had been purchased by an investor that I know, and once it's all done, I'll be the realtor on this and list the house for him. But I'm going to take you inside and take you around the house and show you the kind of work they're doing. Again, all right, let's check this place out. So one of the things that's cool about this particular house is the original hardwood floors. You can see them here. Very thin plank that they actually don't make anymore. So the contractor has to buy wider plank floors and actually mill them down so that he can patch in and fix the existing floors. But he chose to keep these hardwood floors rather than cover them up with like vinyl. And he's going to restain them and refinish them. Pretty sweet. Here's the bathroom. This is going to be one of the full baths that, so my client Eric is going to the contractor, and he's actually the owner of this property and the flipper, investor, whatever you want to call him. He's going to turn this into a full bath, tiled shower, has all new plumbing, all new electric in the house. This is going to be the kitchen. So this will be the actual kitchen itself. One of the cool things about old houses, stuff like this, look at that ceiling. Check out that ceiling, pretty neat, right? And one of the other features about the house that I wanted to show you was the pocket door. So check this out. Look at that. It's got the original pocket doors that are in great shape. So houses like this exist, I would imagine, all over the country where they were kind of forgotten about. And you can kind of see the pictures on the screen right now of what it used to look like. And houses like this forgotten about, and just take some elbow grease and some cash and some ingenuity to bring them back to life. One of the things you don't see in a lot of older houses is a first floor laundry, but this place is going to have a first floor laundry. This used to be a porch, but they're enclosing it to make it a laundry. All right, let's head upstairs. Again, look at this flooring. Old original flooring being restored. It's gonna look sweet when it's done. And here's the actual second full bathroom. So a lot of older homes have one full bathroom. You see that all the time. This home's gonna have two full bathrooms. Again, you just gotta kind of think about the market and go, hey, what would people really want? Two bathrooms usually. This place is gonna have it. Now, we're going up to the third level. This is like, it turned into like one of my favorite spots of this house. Look at this. So this is the third level that's now gonna be finished and turned into additional living space or a bedroom, whatever you wanna call it. But total square footage of the house, living space, is probably around 2,200 square feet, even though it's actually 1,600 downstairs. All right, so a lot of these older homes have stuff like this where there's a door as you head down to the basement. It's like a side door that, you know, back in the day, people used stuff like that, right? This could maybe even have been a duplex at one point, who knows? But I like things like that about these old houses. They're kind of like, you know, unique little features that you don't find in newer homes. Now this is the basement, obviously, and again, lots of work, lots of money, lots of energy and time down here to make it usable, right? To make it secure, right? The foundation's already in great shape, but they're putting in new windows, they're putting in new plumbing, they're putting in new electric. It's got newer heating, it has a newer hot water tank. And I hope you can start to see that this isn't easy. This isn't something that you can just do over a weekend, right? This is a lot of time, a lot of energy. So my point is, there are vacant homes out there. They do exist, but to say that they're just, people are just keeping them off the market to be greedy, completely incorrect. A house like this needs love and needs restored. So, and these opportunities exist. They exist for, you know, anybody to go out and hunt down, grab a property that needs help, revitalize it, keep it, or sell it. So this has like old siding, right? And they're putting on vinyl siding that's vertical. It's kind of the new trend, right? And I think it was a slate roof, so they're putting on a new roof. You can tell it's slate because there's the old slate that fell. And then it's got this little backyard. It's got a fence that they're probably going to replace. And they got this little garage. So to give you a perspective on what something like this would take as far as money goes, you've got the actual cost of the home to buy. So I don't know what he paid for it exactly, but you know, at the end of the day, you've got to put in maybe 100, maybe 125,000 into the property. So yeah, that's the tour. I hope it gave you some perspective as to what goes into a place like this and what, you know, and what's out there. Again, this house was beat up, it was abandoned, it stunk, and it takes somebody like Eric and his crew and an investor like Eric to actually jump on it and make it a great spot to live in. So Eric could have, you know, at the end of the day, Eric will make some money. He'll give somebody a great home, and employs a lot of people, employs contractors, employs a realtor like me, and then I go help him try to find another one out there for him to flip again or keep as a rental or something. So anyway, hope this gave you some perspective as to what's really going on with vacant houses. I'd suspect at the end of the day, there's a lot of vacant homes maybe, but a lot of them need a lot of work. It's not a conspiracy theory of baby boomers against, you know, millennials or anything like that. So, all right, I'm out. I'm the housing nerd. We'll see you later.